Let's talk about that new Aquaman trailer that dropped a few days ago. I've been busy, okay? And I still have a few more videos to make. I gotta make a video about First Man still, and I want to do a spoiler talk for Venom because I want to, like a lot. But this video's overdue because, as you can tell, I'm looking forward to this movie. This is a 5-minute trailer. My god, it's the longest trailer I've ever heard of. It's like DC's trying really hard to be like, hey, we're still relevant, people. I do like this trailer though. Or I guess they're calling it the extended video. It's trailer 2, really. Starts out like the last trailer did with Arthur Curry, Jason Momoa, doing a voiceover about his parents. He's a son of the land and the sea. He feels out of place. He feels different. Same stuff you already knew from the last trailer. It goes on and it shows you pretty much a scene from the movie. Like straight up, here's a clip. It's Arthur Curry and Mera. They're on a mission in the Sahara Desert looking for this ancient Atlantean temple because this is actually like true Atlantis myth. Like not just DC, but actual Atlantis myth, at least so I've heard, is that before Atlantis was on the bottom of the ocean, it was a city like on land and it was thriving, and I don't know how it ended up on the bottom of the ocean, but its people adapted to learn to live underwater, so there's that. But judging from this scene alone, it looks like Arthur and Mera are just gonna be bantering a lot. Their chemistry is just gonna be them bantering back and forth, which I guess can be fun. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before with other characters. Shit, Thor and Loki in the Dark World is the first example that comes to my head. But hey, that was the best thing about that movie. It was hilarious. Mera's like, here, I need your sweat. Her powers are so cool. Her eyes are all glowing and shit, and she draws the water and she activates that thing. And I cracked up when Arthur was like, I could've just peed on it. And Mera's just like thoroughly disgusted. I laughed, it was funny. And they learn about this ancient trident and the ancient power of Atlantis and looks like King Triton from Little Mermaid. I wonder how much this movie's gonna remind me of Little Mermaid. Shit, Mera straight up looks like Ariel. No one naturally has hair that red. Come on. Her hair wasn't that red in Justice League. I know that. And this is coming from someone who hasn't watched The Little Mermaid in years. But anyways, the trailer goes on and you hear a voiceover from the villain, Ocean Master, or King Orm, Arthur Curry's brother. He's all like, the time has come for Atlantis to rise again. I was like, boring? He just sounds boring. He doesn't sound motivated at all. He's just all like, the time has come. The time has come. Maybe he's supposed to be like calm, cool, collected. I just hear kind of a generic villain. Yeah, he's not really blowing me away in this trailer. However, if this villain isn't blowing me away, we have another villain who certainly is, and that is Black Manta. This like next action scene, yeah, it looks really cool. Arthur and Mera are in this village and these Atlantean soldiers that look like bad guys are running through walls. There's this tracking shot that feels like it lasts for a whole minute. It's really impressive, really. It shows this Atlantean soldier bust through a wall and it goes out the window and you see Mera running on rooftops away from the blast, and she jumps off and grabs this pole and keeps running, and then it zooms out and it shows Arthur Curry is hiding at this bell tower, and then Black Manta just blasts him and he jumps off. I was like, yeah, I can't deny it. That looks awesome. I do, however, think it'd be even cooler if the tracking shot did not stop and it went to Arthur Curry and then he jumped off and it didn't change the shot. You know what I'm saying, right? Picture that. I think it'd be cooler. But that isn't to say I'm not impressed. And then you have the wrap up of the trailer. Some cool montage stuff I would like to touch on. First off, Nicole Kidman as Queen Atlanta. It looks like she did a little throwing down herself. This is probably in a flashback because it doesn't look like she's gonna be around for most of the movie. She's probably gonna die in the beginning or something. I don't know the official story in the comics. Please don't spoil it for me in the comments. Since I never read the comics, I don't know much about DC Comics lore. I don't know the complete backstory of Queen Atlanta and Arthur Curry's father and Orm and Mera. I don't know any of that stuff. I want to watch this movie to learn because it seems pretty damn interesting to me. Like I said in my video about the previous trailer, I grew up with a sentimental attachment to ocean life and I still got it. Yeah, say hi to Shamu, everyone. This was my stuffed animal ever since I was a kid. Ocean life is awesome. Yeah, the ocean's full of weird creatures, but I've never seen anything in any book or movie or anything like that. What the hell is that? It looks like the anglerfish from Finding Nemo had a kid with a xenomorph. It looks awesome, just, it's a monster. It's a sea monster. I swear to God, if the Loch Ness Monster makes an appearance in this movie, I'm gonna throw something. But case in point, there's a lot of things you can do in an Aquaman movie to expand on the Atlantis lore and creatures. But then, at the very end of the trailer, you get the uber throwback.
But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.
It's the classic Aquaman orange and green suit. I'm not gonna lie though, when I first saw that when I was watching this trailer for the first time, I was like, alright, cool. I was hoping that look would make an appearance because that's the classic Aquaman look that everyone knows. But upon watching it again and again, I was like, that suit looks kind of weird. Maybe in my opinion it looks weird because he's not blonde and his actual dark hair doesn't match the suit, at least not in my opinion. And yeah, I do still think it looks kind of weird, but in the end I do like it in its weird way. Although I do still think I would prefer his outfit from Justice League because that just looked badass. But of course, if Arthur Curry ends up being a complete badass in this suit, I'm not gonna complain. So in the end, I do like this trailer, although I think I still prefer the first one because it was the one that introduced us to the world of Atlantis and I was completely blown away. But of course, I am still looking forward to this movie. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a poster of it right here on my wall. I am pretty sure it's going to be awesome Just the villain looks kind of generic, like Carlton Drake. I think it's actually going to depend on if he dies at the end of this movie. If he dies, then no one's gonna remember him, and I'm not gonna care. If he lives, I think I might actually be interested. Mordo was pretty much a grade B Loki, but he lived at the end and he went on his own path, and I'm still interested. So the same is probably gonna apply here. So the new trailer extended video for Aquaman. Have you watched it yet? What did you think about it? Are you looking forward to this movie? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.